I'm LaDale Tobler, and I'm in the 19th Ward. (1846), and the saints of Nauvoo have lost their beloved prophet, and they have been working hard on the Nauvoo temple. It is still not completed, but they have the basement and the attic, and they're using it for as many endowments as they can. At the beginning of February 2nd actually, Brigham Young had decided that they had done everything that they could. They had done thousands and thousands of ordinances, but the persecution in the area had ramped up, and he was worried about the safety of the saints, that this was going to be the end. He had contacted the captains of the different companies, and they were going to be headed west. The following morning, February 3rd, he woke up and he walked out, and there were crowds and crowds around the temple waiting for their endowment. And he went to him and he said, "It's okay, I want you to be safe. We're going to build temples in the west, so don't worry about it. It's fine, but we need to get out of Nauvoo." And he turned around expecting the crowd to disperse, but they didn't. They crowded the halls in the temple. And Brigham Young walked up and he just looked into their faces, and he saw the anxiety and the desire to have these blessings before they started on this trek west. Well, my third great-grandmother, Eliza Baldwin, she had and her husband were raising their kids in Nauvoo. She had lost him about 4 months earlier to a heart attack. And on his deathbed, she made a promise that she would take their 3 remaining living children west. She received her endowments that day, February 3rd. I can only imagine that she was waiting with that crowd, wanting those incredible blessings before she took this arduous trek west. But she did. She received those endowments. She took her kids. She made that trek, and she settled here in the Utah Valley. Because she did that, because she sacrificed so many things, she then was able to raise her family, who then raised their family and their family and their family until I was able to have that blessing of being raised in the church, to be able at a young age to go to the temple and receive my own endowments. The one thing I remember the most from that day is that I could not stop smiling. I find like I put my recommend in, and then I walk through, and I just find myself so excited and thrilled and smiling to be at the temple because of the incredible blessings and the incredible joy that we receive there. I'm able to do it not just for me, but for other ancestors who didn't have that opportunity. Every time I go to the temple, someone else is receiving those incredible blessings. In his house, I find joy. I find incredible peace and the power to be able to leave his house for the real world until I can come back again.